Yep. Damn, that scared me. Shish. Because I was like, why is it black? Is everything black? Oh, damn. Hello, hi. Can anybody hear me? Hello, I feel that you. Okay, okay. Off to a very freaking good start. I kicked you in your face. I'm so sorry. I wanted to close my door and I wanted to stand up, but my chair caught the tripod that you were standing on. Yeah, I am not I'm not using the most convenient setup today, and you will not see it. I would show you, but no, I gotta show you room, and I don't want to show you my room. But like, I'm sitting behind the tripod, and you are actually in the middle of me and my painting, and so I'm gonna be reaching. And don't take it the wrong way. Do not take it the wrong way. But I'm gonna be reaching around to get my paints and my brushes. So hey, don't take it the wrong way. Nothing personal. I just gotta reach around. So as you can see, I already sewed this canvas in. These are actually my old jeans. Hi. Hello to everybody in the chat who just came to see me paint live. These are my old jeans. They got no strings attached. I'm gonna take it the wrong way. DM, you all are so much funnier than me. So yeah, the fabric is, and I will repeat myself for the 10th time, my old jeans, but I worn them so much and I repaired them so much, and I couldn't really repair them anymore, and so I had to repurpose it. And most of the time what I do is I just cut it up in pieces and I sew them onto this beautiful contraption. It's just some net, and it's usually used for gardening. So if you want, I don't know why, but if you want to see where I got it from, it's from any, I would say, construction store, because I feel like this net, it's metal and it's usually used for gardening. And these are just wooden planks, and unfortunately, they're all connected by stapling. That's not the best material, but this was something that was available to me at the time. And as you can see, I painted a lot of things on it, and the metal net is giving this beautiful texture underneath. And so it's always very nice to have something that gives you texture, because if you use your average kind of canvas, you don't get anything unless you apply it onto the canvas. But here, as you can see, I just got it because it was there. I did not do anything special. It's literally just gesso and then some acrylic paint. As you can see, I was practicing my poses, and I just wanted to throw something here, and I only had pink acrylic paint on me at the time, as you can see. And I'm not sure that I want to go this direction, so I'll probably be covering it all up. I'm sorry I'm not as active answering your comments. I'll try to be better during this live stream. Artful recycling, yay. I mean, hey, make do with what you've got, dude. 1000%. So I gotta figure out how I'm gonna reach around you now. And yeah, without further ado, I gotta start painting. Here's my hand. I tried, what's it called? This nail polish that only cures under lights. Nail polish. And I genuinely, can I speak today? I genuinely love when it chips away because I get these fun shapes. And this one completely got obliterated, which is fine. I'm never sad about these things, but it's I kind of just woke up one day and it wasn't there. All right, let me get some of my paints. I'm also very happy that I got microphones because now I can move around the room and you will never know. Maybe I will just, maybe this whole time I was just walking around my room and talking to you because it's just easier to talk when you're just walking. I mean, it's easier to think when you walk around. And now I can move around without worrying that you can't hear shit. So yeah, how was your week? Mine was quite eventful, by the way. I really wanted to share. Me and my friend, we live together, and our mutual friend is visiting this like for 4 days, and so she's staying with us, and it's very nice. And yesterday we went together to see some horses, and one of the horses almost bit me. And we went there and they were very strict. They were like, don't touch the horses, don't just don't don't touch the horses, and don't feed the horses, don't do anything to the horses. And oh my god, how dare the horse, exactly. And I was not reaching towards it, I was not even looking at it, I was just walking by. It's they have like half wooden half metal cages, and I was just walking, and very rapidly it put its head out of the cage, and it did the chomping motion with its freaking head. The adrenaline I felt was kind of funny, but your painting is the most beautiful and mysterious among modern ones. Well, not to be the kind of not to be the art nerd, but modern era was until 1980s, and I wouldn't say that even then mine would be the most beautiful. That's subjective, but now the era we live in right now in terms of art is contemporary art. And when you say modern art, I am gonna be, what's it called, malicious compliance? No, I would be like, yeah, you 1000% mean the modern era of art, which was up until 1980s. So you mean the previous era of art and not this one. Yeah. But you don't, I know you don't mean it, but I am gonna think that you do. I'm sorry. I am pretentious this way. So yeah, we went to a lot of places with that friend, and it was exhausting, to be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of just walking around all day. I get tired very easily, I get overwhelmed very easily, and so unfortunately it took a lot out of me. And I don't know, today I just decided to stay home, and I was like, you go wherever you go, girls, I'm just gonna stay inside because your activities completely drained me. Sorry, I'm writing through a translator, I can verify the correctness of the terms. It's all right. I'm not gonna hold you at gunpoint. Well, I hope I won't at any point of my life, but I am gonna be very annoying about it. So I do not have a plan today. If you know my art in any capacity, you never know. All right. Your paintings some of the most beautiful and mysterious among contemporary art. Well, thank you for the compliment. I will take it. Thank you. Though I do not maybe 100% agree, because I've seen art and they've seen my art. Beauty is questionable, and I've seen a lot of very experimental and wonderful things that are not beautiful, and those were like the shit. I do want to make things less beautiful, if I am honest with you. I feel like I've been living in the how do I say it? I've been living in the environment that strives for beauty, and unfortunately, it made me unconsciously strive for it, for like this aesthetic, and I don't like it. It made me uptight. I don't know. I just don't want to. I don't want it in my life, if I'm completely honest with you. So, but yeah, of course, I want to take the compliment. It's very nice of you to. I am very grateful that I found someone to enjoy my art. Damn, if only you knew the freaking gymnastics I had to do around you, like not this way, but the other way. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take my new brush because my brushes stand that way. My water is also that way. My paints are this way, and I'm also this. I don't know how to explain it to you, but you are directly in the way. You kind of standing not in the very best place, as if I didn't put you here. Look at my brush. Damn, girl. How do I show it to you? Wow, I'm a real YouTuber now. Look at this. I'm the kind of person that can't get rid of stuff. I can never get rid of old clothes because I feel like I know why. I feel like I know why. I was on the internet in 2000, let's say 10 to 2020. I was a teenager on the internet, and there was a lot of activists about pollution, and they were speaking about reusing, reducing, recycling, and I was very passionate about it, much more passionate than I am now, though. And I was really trying to recycle every single bit and be very cautious about environment, because I really it was speaking to me, that whole info, very pastel right now. And so now I became a little bit of a hoarder, very unfortunately, because I feel bad for throwing shit out. But at the same, so this brush, it was a brush set, and I bought it. Let me think. I bought it in 20. I want to say 2019, if not 2020. I think it's 2019. So this brush set, and you can see it. They used to be blue. All the paint chipped. They were quite cheap. And I had to glue these bits back on them, on almost every single one of them. And some of them can't really even bend anymore. But I'm not, I guess I'm not getting rid of them anytime soon. So yeah, 7-year-old brushes. As you can see, they do the job. So why would I buy new ones? I did buy like 3 or 5 new ones, but because they were squarish, because these ones had mostly, oh my god, if you could hear the crunch of the brush. I'm gonna try to capture it on the camera, a little bit ASMR for you. Can you hear the crunch of the brush? It's this one. It's very round. It doesn't really bend, because I probably used glue with this. I need to wash it. Damn. And so most of the brushes in that set were very round, very oval, I would even say, and I really needed some square-ish brushes. Damn, I'm walking around during this stream, never happened before. And so I bought this, and as you can see, I'm not really being a very good parent to them because they're already kind of looking rough. And so they are much more, they have square shape, and it's quite comfortable to paint with them sometimes. So yeah, I am a hoarder, but just like, I know, a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. And also, and for legal reasons, it's a joke, I kind of stole a bunch of brushes from people. I borrowed them, but I'm never gonna get them back because we're in different countries right now, so it's fine. It's fine. What do I want to do? Let me think. I want to bring something dark to it all. I want to bring something dark. And maybe that brush that I just showed you. Let me see. Okay, here. See? Square-ish. And to be honest, this is the part, if you ever saw my YouTube shorts, this is the part of the painting where I just throw things on the painting. But painting with physical mediums, much longer than with Hey Leo, than with digital ones, because I don't know if anybody was wondering, but I can paint digital painting in let me think, I'd say 1 to 3 hours, but I wouldn't go more than 3. So that's why I can post almost every day on YouTube shorts. And my process is quite similar every time, because I just throw some shapes at first. I don't have any plans usually, and so I just draw it here. Then I decide what I want to do. When I don't know what to do, I paint some kind of portrait, and then I put more colors, define my shapes, because I already then know what I want them to be. And then at the end, I usually add a little bit crunchy bits, a little bit of texture. I love both of your physical art and digital art. You can tell how the style translates. Thank you so much. I honestly would say I do enjoy both of them quite a bit, but I feel like I do love physical art more, because you can just do more with it. You can literally just start smearing paint with your fingers around, and nothing can stop you, but I can't really do it with my digital, with my stylus. Here it is, by the way, barely fucking working. I don't know what I'm gonna do when it stops working at all, but it's gonna happen in the future, so I'm not gonna think about it right now. Okay, I wanna have bigger brush. Okay, let's make it messy. See? Beautiful texture. And I also very enjoy this cloth, because this is jeans, and jeans have this very distinct look to them. I don't know if I can show you closer. Okay, let me read what you wrote, because I see quite big sentences. Physical art has a novelty to it in a way. You can do anything and everything without having to like select a different brush or something. But also, even though brushes in Rebel give you a lot of freedom and a lot of, you can do a lot with those brushes, but still not enough. I feel like even with their wild variety of it all, it's still a bit restrictive. But though it's a good exercise, though you can't argue with that. And there's like you can add digital aspect to it. See, let's just look at it. I love when shit just runs. I we also with the friend that's visiting us, we went to the art gallery. So I was very inspired. I saw a lot of things I liked. I did take a couple of pictures of things like like little children who go to the museums for the first time. They take pictures of every single thing. And I was that child once. And if you ask me why are you like capturing all of this, I would not have an answer to you. But I did take like 7 pictures of paintings because I really liked how the artist applied color and how dynamics. I didn't really look for, I want to say, composition, but I did look for interesting applications of color. And yeah, really enjoyed it. I wish I could go to see more art. That's what's been lacking, to be honest. I've been feeling quite uninspired, and if you have been feeling this way too, I would just say go see some art. Go to an not necessarily gallery opening, because those can be overwhelming. Those are a lot to take in, and they are fun sometimes. But if you are not in the mental capacity, do not go to it at a gallery opening, because there's a lot of people who do not care about you, and you go. I go there all the time. Hi, Ariana Romero. I wanted to say Romeo, but it was not the right thing to say. So yeah, I do make the mistake. I'm so sorry. So yeah, I'm gonna drink. Give me a second. Yeah, so sometimes I do make the mistake and I go to the freaking gallery opening at the worst mental state of my life. And I end up trying to talk to people because in my head I'm like, oh, I gotta network, I gotta meet some new people, I gotta be this and that. But guess what? You're already in the trenches, bitch. You're not gonna accomplish shit. And so it just ends up in me being overwhelmed and upset that I couldn't literally speak to anybody. So if you are that kind of person and you're kind of feeling funky, just go the next day. It's gonna be quiet, it's gonna be fresh, like the work's there for probably a week or two. It's probably some small kind of artist. And just, I will always be the kind of person that believes that you gotta see a lot as an artist. You gotta, okay, let me drink. Give me a second. I hope you did not hear that. Okay, let me drink a little bit more. All right. So, as an artist, you have to, like, it's a part of the job to go and explore the world and see the most amount of art. And if you're sitting at home, I'm always watching something. I also found this wonderful website that I'm going to share in my Discord messages in the useful links tab, which is like free archive of artist works. And it's wonderful. You just gotta look everywhere for everything. Look at something you like, look at something you hate, you just gotta observe. Okay, let me read. I saw a bunch of messages. Whenever I go to an art gallery, I'm surprised how that painting even got in the gallery. It's just a bunch of lines. Well, okay. There's a lot of criteria. Sorry. Why can't I speak today? There's a lot of things to consider for the curator of the exhibition. It's the name of the artist, it's their heritage, it's their history. There's a lot of things about the artist that the curator might consider. What's the purpose of the exhibition? Because is this supposed to be an exhibition about realistic portraits? It's going to be one thing. Is it supposed to be the exploration of the lines? Might be. Some curators love that shit. And they are going to be searching for the paintings that explore lines in environment. And it's wonderful and it's worth seeing. You know, it's worth exploring it. Everything is worth its time. I have never seen an artistic practice, even though it might look simple to you or might look, boring to you. You know, it's exploration, it's work, and if the curator, whose job it is to search for these things, decided to put that work in the exhibition, it's their taste, honestly. Your mic makes sound like some kind of allergy. It's so fun. Oh no. DM. Okay. Is it all the time or is it when I'm trying to cough? Because maybe it's just me trying to clear my throat. Hello? Okay, mic check. So yeah, most of the time I don't agree with people who trying to, diss other artists, because I know how much work it takes to create some sort of work and to get recognized. And, I'm not gonna be the one to diss. I mean, you're perfectly comprehensible. It's not like we can't understand you. You are making me nervous. What's going on with my microphone? Because, on my end, it shows like everything is fine. What if I turned it off and then I turn it on again? Mic check. Please, somebody in the chat. No, your mic is fine. It's just a little funky. Shit. No. Oh no. I made about a few lines because my dad told me, oh, it's gonna be nice flowers or something. It's okay, Zhenya, don't cry. I'm not crying. I might, but not now. Well, this work might end up just like this. How does it make you feel? I might just sit right now down and say, yeah, I like it as it is. That's done. I'm gonna post it on my social media. I'm gonna submit it to exhibitions. This is gonna be my just expressive side taking place. And by some miraculous, event, miraculous, like miracle, I can talk today. It's gonna be admitted to the gallery and it's gonna be on some sort of very boring wall. So what? Am I worthless? Am I a bad artist because I painted this? See, there's a lot of things to take into consideration. Why I painted this? What is going on? What's the topic of the exhibition? What's my reputation as an artist? What's my intent? Why do I want the world know about me in this specific kind of context? Or is like, and sometimes artists' names are bigger than the painting itself, and that's enough sometimes. Some actors' names are bigger and just more recognizable than their talent, and their talent might be lacking, and they're still in movies. And they still have fan bases, and they still work, and they get money, but they might be not very talented in the actor department. Okay, can somebody, 7 people here, can somebody tell me if the mic is better now? Or is it still weird? I'm gonna wait. Tell me. It's not much. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna turn it off and turn it on, and hopefully everything's gonna be okay. Hello? It's a little bit staticky. Shit. Can you hear me? Hi. It's not much better, but I'm used to bad mics. Listen, that's why I'm nervous, because I spent quite a bunch of money on these mics, and I'm very poor. And so now that you say that you used to bad mics, it makes me freaking nervous, because are they done after like 5 uses? Shit. Or maybe I'm just holding it too close to my face. Maybe I need to learn how to not. We hear you, it's okay. It's fine though. Well, I feel like I can't trust you anymore. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna attach it to something, and it's gonna be quite, a bit further from my face. So maybe it's gonna be better. Maybe it's bad because it's speaking and I'm just yelling at you all this time. All right, we're gonna give this a try. All right. So yeah, you know what? You can enjoy whatever in terms of art. You can hate whatever in terms of art. I also don't enjoy everything, but still, I just hope you can have nuanced conversation about it, outside of liking or disliking something. Just give me your reasoning outside of, oh, it's just ugly. The statics are gone. I think you fixed it. I feel like maybe it was too close to my face. Thank you so much for helping me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. And also my weakness in art is that I don't have a mixing palette in front of me right now, so I always either mix it right on the canvas, or I just use my colors out of the YouTube. I'm actually drawing a mushroom lady right now. That's nice. I used to do characters when I was younger, but then kind of after my bachelor's degree, I stopped being interested in drawing characters. I really a bit of a low drop for you. I really wanted to be like an animator, 2D or 3D. I wanted to work on in some big studio on a cartoon, and so that's why I was very interested in not painting, mostly drawing characters, original characters, fan art. I was doing it all, and so then I got into my bachelor's, and I stopped being interested in that quite quickly. And then I thought I'd be an abstract painter. I really thought I'd be like professionally an abstract painter. But no, I'm not gonna be. I hate mixing colors because if you need a lot of it, you either need to mix a lot of it and hope it doesn't dry. You don't make too much, or you can just match it properly again. Oh yeah, me too. I hate mixing colors. I don't really, like hate it, but I cannot be bothered. I'm lazy this way. I can never get the right shade. Why? Oh no. But also with acrylic paints, and by the way, I'm using acrylic paints if somebody couldn't tell, for the context. I am using acrylic paints, and if you really need to mix something, or you need for it to stay wet much longer, you can use the wet palette method of keeping them moist, and I believe it just takes just some surface, anything really, plasticky probably would be better, and you just put some cloth there and you mix and it should be wet, so you wet some sort of cloth, maybe something that's not too absorbent, that's not gonna absorb all the water and dry quickly, and you mix your paint on top of it, and it actually, if you choose quite a nice cloth, it can stay wet for like a couple of days, I would say. It's surprising how nice it works. Okay. So, are we gonna dry anytime? Me and acrylics when they don't dry in 3 seconds. How was your weekend? It's very nice weather outside, by the way. It's about 23 degrees Celsius. I have no idea how much it is in Fahrenheit. Don't even try to ask me about that. And damn, it was really nice in the morning. And because I know I'm gonna tell you you're my diary now. I'm gonna tell you all the boring shit. It's 22 in my room alone. Yeah, it's probably I have no idea how much it is inside. And so, what did I want to say? I forgot. Oh yeah, we were walking a lot yesterday. It was almost like 20,000 steps, and it's a lot for my very weak joints. And so, damn, I'm losing my thought. I feel it physically how I'm losing it, how I'm losing all of my thoughts. Oh yeah, okay, let me concentrate. I was really tired from walking, so like mentally and physically. But today I also, as a very responsible, or one might say very unresponsible adult, but I did it for the good reason. I spent my last bit of savings on a gym subscription. Damn, how do you pronounce it? Say 10 times quick. Gym subscription. So yeah, now I am a proud owner of gym subscription, and I was like, yeah, it's gonna be good for my mental state. But you know what's not good for my mental state? Being fucking poor. Now I'm gonna be nervous about not having enough money to pay for shit. I can't go anywhere. And so, yeah, we'll survive. And so I went to my gym today, and there was these group sessions. And I went to the one where you gotta lift heavy shit. I enjoyed it a lot, though it was very tiring. And then there was supposed to be, this kind of balance exercise. And I recently started hating yoga. Don't ask why. But I really do not enjoy it. I do not enjoy it a single bit. And so I was like, I might stay. But I forgot that the whole balance exercises were about yoga. And we just started 5 minutes in. I started to realize that it was about fucking yoga. And I was like, I'm not staying. I just took my shit and I just left. Because I was like, I'm not doing this fucking down facing dog. I hate it. I hate the dog. And so yeah. But I was like, I did a little bit. At least I did a little bit, right? So gotta count for something. And I'm happy that I did a tiny little bit, but I hate yoga. Fucking hell, I hate it. Do you want my face cameo? I can just literally, I can try and slide into there. I don't know where can you see? Okay, you can see here. So I gotta put my face here. Okay, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna say hello. I'm gonna say hello. Did you see me? Yay, Jim, no being broke. Yeah. I took a break to do very productive work, eat chocolate, and I'm back. Nice job. I'm gonna drink again. How much time did I? Damn, it's been only 40 minutes. I guess you didn't. Okay, it's gone. It's a bit more dry, so I can continue working. Let me see what I'm gonna do. Let me see what I'm gonna do. I just want. I think wow, somebody is losing its thoughts real fast. Why can't I talk? I feel like I have too much thoughts at the same time, and I'm trying to say all of them at the same time, but it doesn't work like that. And so I'm trying to start 3 different sentences at the same time without even starting or finishing any of them. If it makes any sense. Ay. I'm doomed. I just want to block some shapes. Maybe. It's like when you think of 2 words to say and then I'm mixing them together or swapping them around. Yeah. Yep. I feel like a gym bro already. I cooked myself a lot of chicken for the next week. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna become a muscle man. I'm gonna be like huge. You're not even gonna recognize me, even though you don't see me right now. I'm gonna get them gains, yeah. But I am hoping that the whole thing is gonna help my joints. My joints are they do suck, and I'm hoping that I could make them better with exercise because they hurt like I don't know like what. I do not have anything to compare it with the. Have you seen Smiling Friends? Chat? I haven't. I tried. To be honest, I tried, but it's not really my thing. Me. I really tried. As I said, it's pink and yellow. The painting reminds me of fentanyl. It's pink and yellow. Yep, the chaotic as heck. As I said previously, I try to watch everything, if I like it or not. But for some reason, Smiling Friends really like didn't. I really tried watching it, but it didn't go anywhere, and I really want to try again. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to put it in the background, so it would be just passive watching experience. I want to actively watch it, but I can't make myself. But I know that it's like very innovative in its own way. Love the animation. My friend dragged me into it. I feel like I would have more success if I watched it with with my friend. I feel like it would be, when I watch it alone, I might feel, what's it called? The temptation of just being distracted by my phone, or just joining and watching it in the background, but it's not really watching, it's just listening to it, and so I don't want to do that. I want to actively watch it, but I'm struggling with that, and maybe watching it with my friend would be better. I don't know. I'm gonna try it again. That's what I wanted to say. But I watched the video blog, also known as a vlog, of it's like story time of this person who worked on it, and it was very interesting to watch. What type of paint is this? It's acrylic paint. I forced 3 of my friends to watch The Amazing Digital Circus. Haha. I loved The Amazing Digital Circus. I really enjoyed it. I also, I said it once and I'm gonna say it again. I really enjoyed the quality in the last episodes. I was mesmerized by it. I was a little bit distracted by how good it looked. I was just watching it and I was like, it's all very interesting, but damn, the quality is fine. All the reflections on the plasticky bits. And also like all the characters are very interesting to follow. It's interesting to follow all of the stories, and the lore, I guess it's gonna get even deeper in the future. I very much enjoy that I'm not making a tutorial and just painting and yapping. Some people asked me to record, this step by step. Well, it's called a tutorial for a reason, but I'm ass at tutorials. I really don't enjoy teaching. I can't teach painting because it's very unstructured kind of thing for me. And so trying to explain something you feel would be frustrating as hell. And so I just love yapping. But I do not. Bye, Leo. No, I have to go. Sorry, love you. Love you. How would one even make a tutorial for it like this? I don't know. Well, I can give you basic steps that I tend to follow, but even I don't follow them all the time, and it very much depends on the medium. Because me with watercolor would be a completely different story. But I can give basic steps, but I hate over-explaining my every move. I wish I could play my music though, but YouTube is very strict about it. Hi. I mean, you don't exactly have much an exact method as you said earlier, so I don't know how you would. I have steps, but not like anything in particular. Do you plan what you're gonna make ahead of time when you start the painting, and you just roll with it? I just roll with it. I don't know what it's gonna be. It might end up as something quite abstract, but I honestly don't know. Right now, I'm blocking out some shapes. As you can see, this shape, because I left some brush strokes there before. And now that they're overlaying with some other colors, I want to make them stand out a bit. I'm trying to remember what I watched last. What interesting I watched recently. Beautiful painting. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. What did I watch recently? Damn. I don't know much. I watch something all the time, but I forget the names. I forget the names of the people. I forget the names of the media, which is very frustrating. I finally watched the drama. It's the new movie with Zendaya and Robert Pattinson. I found it and I watched it, and well, in terms of like the character, not in terms of the movie. There's like, I'm not gonna spoil it for you. It just came out. There's this character played by Zendaya, and according to the movie, and it's not a spoiler, it's in the trailer, she did something really, really bad when she was younger. And when she said it out loud, I was sitting there and I was thinking, is that the whole thing? But you know, it's not real, like it's not good. But then she explained herself, and we learned the whole story, and I was like, that's it. She didn't even do the bad thing. And then she changed for the better, and she was working hard to be a better person. Like what? And everybody around her acting like she's still like like this horrible person who was going to do a bad thing, but the character even didn't even do it. I'm sorry, it probably doesn't make any sense. I'll go to my computer now and watch this stream, and chat is kind of broken on my PC, so I guess bye. Oh no, bye. Bye, Mixty. Then what's the point? I feel, I don't know, maybe for some people that the thing that she didn't do it was much more shocking to them, but like she explained herself, and you know, if this happened to me, and I was like, at first I would be like, oh, that's quite a bad thing you wanted to do that you didn't do. Explain yourself. A person would explain themselves, and I would be like, ah, okay, that's fine. Now that you explained yourself. But maybe for the characters around the Zendaya's character, they are, well, you know, I also have different mentality. We are different people. I'm from a different country than characters that they are portraying. So, you know what? Whatever. I was just surprised that me, the whole movie, I was sitting there and thinking, why are you making such a big deal? Nothing happened. I feel like maybe the reaction was a bit disproportionate, that's all. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about it because I feel like half of the words didn't make any sense. All right. Also, one thing to celebrate, one thing to be happy about right now. But like for me, it doesn't really it if I'm being too harsh with my words, it it's not really your concern, but it is a thing that I'm very happy about and I'm very grateful about, is that we got to 37,000 people here on this channel, which is it was a very long road. This channel was sitting at 36,800 for a while, for like a very long while, for several months. It was just not moving people. First of all, I don't know if it was my fault or it was like the algorithm. I genuinely don't know. But none of my videos, all of them were like, nobody watched them or something. I don't know. Maybe my paintings were not good enough. Maybe I don't know. I honestly don't know. And so it was sitting there, nothing was going on, and I felt that, oh, maybe nobody else in the world is interested in my paintings, you know. And finally, last couple of posts broke through the curse of the algorithm, and we got to 37,000, which is I'm very happy about it, because finally I can see some movement. I can see people who interact with the art, and it doesn't feel dead anymore. I was just very concerned that, oh my god, is this the end of my YouTube career at 36,800? But maybe not. Not to be like, it's not all about the numbers, but still, numbers are a big part of the whole YouTube thing. Not all your paintings are great, it just takes a while for the right people to find it. Well, to be fair, not all of them are great, but I am proud of a lot of them. It just feels sometimes that some of them are better than the others, and some of them... sometimes I just paint through, this little art block, and I don't enjoy the process, I don't enjoy the painting, but I am giving myself, pats on the back for being creative that day. So not all of them, I'm not proud of all of them, but I am still proud of myself for being creative and, working, because if I just felt very uncreative one day and stopped, you would never hear about me ever again. I've been following your channel for, I think, like roughly a year now. It's been such a gorgeous journey. Wow, a year. Thank you so much for thank you so much for sticking with me. It's nice to have, and like, it's also nice to have people who I recognize, and it's like an acquaintance and not just a random person on the internet. We're all proud of you. Thank you so much. But like the other way. How do I do it the other way? I can bend my hand this way. All right. Okay. Something is missing right now. Something is weird in a bad way. Something is unbalanced, I even want to say. Oh, I know. I'm gonna get some more color. All the chat works. I just took a while to load. Hi. 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 Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm gonna take some paint. I want to introduce something. Oh, let me see. I want to introduce something dark again to the painting because, as you can see, there's a lot of light. There is a lot of pastel colors. There's only a little bit of dark black left. And I feel like I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna start wrapping up. Because for some reason, I can't even talk normally today. Okay, let me reach around. And my gorgeous tattoos, by the way. And get a new brush, a clean one. Because who am I to wash them? Oh my god, it's already been an hour. I feel like, yes, it's already been an hour. Damn. And I'm just gonna, I don't know. Yup. An hour. What? This blue is gorgeous. Gardena George. And we're gonna add some water, so maybe it's gonna be a little bit see-through. I want to add a lot of just shapes. I want to help my composition a little bit. To be honest with you, I don't like that this line curves. It's kind of distracting to me, so I'm gonna do this, and then when I'm gonna, I don't know if you can see, but I sewn this fabric into the mesh, this thing. I don't know if you can see here. See, it's me. I've been sewing, and so when I snip it off the frame, I'm gonna be probably cutting off this side. I really hate how it's just, this whole corner feels out of place for me. And you can see this line. So it's not that I love rectangular pieces, but in this case, I want it to be more rectangular for some reason. But maybe it will change in the future. But I really hate this part right now. All right. This feels better already. But, you know, if I can make a digital painting in 3 hours, I cannot. I will never be able to make a painting, the physical one, in 3 hours. It will probably take me a while, like a very long while. So, I don't know. My light just died. I feel like that's the sign. I feel like that's it. I can't paint without my light. Okay, couple of last strokes. And I'm gonna wrap it up. As you can see, the whole universe implying that I should stop. All right. Very, very abstract painting today, but you gotta throw some shapes on the canvas. Maybe some water. Maybe some water. Maybe make it run. Okay. And it's also a very high chance that I'm gonna just rotate it 180 and paint it from there. If I want to kind of distract myself from whatever this is. Because this is quite chaotic, I'm not gonna lie. But we can work with that. That's something, right? I don't know if you remember how it looked before. But damn, maybe I can the whole stream and I can upload it as a short. That would be nice. That would be very, very nice. But it's an hour long to condense in 15 seconds. Damn. All right. No, Zhenya, yeah, it's time for me to go. I can't do anything with the light, and without light, it looks just horrible. Also, I forgot to mention, but your mic has fixed itself over time. You sound funny. Maybe because I was much further. Or maybe it was because of my shirt, to be honest. Because I have some... I have some zippers on my shirt. And maybe it was touching the mic. Maybe that's why it was making this... Ooh, little hearts. I can see little hearts. But the other way. Ooh, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I can try to show my face again. But I don't know if you're gonna be able... Hi! Hello! This was probably horrifying. I was so close to the camera. Okay, I'm not gonna do it again. All right, hello there. I have no idea how it looked like. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Hello, I'm new here. Hello. I'm dead. I could pretty much see the inside of your nose. Oh no. Oh no. That was such a stupid thing to do. I'm not gonna do it again. Oh, and now it's on the internet forever. Shit. This, All right. I feel like it's the sign. The looked so silly. Yeah, it probably did. It probably did. And now I will never be able to take it back. Now everybody will know that I'm not that serious. I'm just... There's a lot of hearts. Thank you so much. I can see them on my phone. My phone doesn't usually show them to me, but now I can see them. It's so nice. Or maybe nobody sends them usually. That's why I can see them usually. I don't know. But anyway. Love you all. For your information, I'm gonna just take, why so serious? No. Oh, sorry, I kicked you a little bit. I'm gonna list my platforms. Shit, sorry. I'm gonna list my platforms. I have Boosty. It is a platform for donation money. I have Discord, where people talk to me directly most of the time. I have YouTube, where people can watch my shorts, because I'm a bit lazy and I'm not posting long format videos. I have Instagram. People post pictures there, and guess what? I do too. What else? Bye, Jenny. I'm already in your Discord. The hand reveal. You have seen my hand. I can show you another one. Not very comfortable. Not gonna lie. Okay. And so I have all of these things. Also, they are all in my bio. Oh my god, we officially seen both Jenny's hands. Oh, so cool. Damn. There was not even this much excitement over my face reveal than of my hands. You're so funny, chat. Not funny, funny. I'm not British. Okay, so what? Hey, I was excited about the fish reel. You were the only one. Okay, I'm gonna tell goodbye to you all. Goodbye, Valeria. Goodbye, Mixty. Goodbye, Ariana Romero 2591. I'm not British. I'm not British. You can hear that I'm not British. Damn, I'm not British and I'm not American. I'm something else. Bye. Bye 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 bye. If anybody wants me to say bye to them right now, this is your time. Bye 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 bye. As an Englishman, I am very 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 offended, and I will report this to the police. Call the army. Bye, Jenny. Love you. Bye, Valeria. Okay, I said goodbye to all 4 people that were in my chat. Here's what we have. It's just the beginning. I will probably paint without you, but I will probably paint next week with you. Bye, Ovi Gaidane. I'm sorry for butchering that. Bye, 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 bye. Okay, I'm gonna say bye 10 more times, and I'm gonna end the stream. Okay, don't be scared. I'm removing my light. Okay. What did I say? 10 times? I'm gonna say goodbye 10 times. Okay. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye.